Okie dokie. Last time I'm gonna try and narrate this battle. Uh, first off, I want to give a shout out to my friend Izzy. She's an old friend of ours from the old VG chat room, which got me started on Pokemon Wi-Fi battling in the first place. And recently got back in touch with her, and that is pretty awesome. She's from England, and yeah, as most of you know, people from England rock. That goes for you too, Richard, or second, if you will. Uh, but anyway, yeah, awesome girl. Have lots of fun chatting with her. And yeah, all that good stuff. So, yeah. There you go, Izzy. Told you I'd give you a shout out for you. Anywho, I got a battle with Frostypixie here. And I had this probably a couple of weeks ago. I haven't been able to battle hardly at all lately. I've been so busy with work and family and whatnot, and also playing other games like Dead Space 3, trying out Far Cry 3 as well. And I still have Assassin's Creed 3 to beat. There's a lot of 3s there. Um, but yeah, I haven't really touched Pokemon as of late. I guess I'm going on a break from it, so to speak. I've just been involved with a lot of other stuff. But yeah, hopefully I can get some more battles up soon. I'm going to try and have some tonight if I can. Depends if I have to go to like Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder or something, which is not always fun. But anyway, and battle here is with Frostypixie. Was chatting with her one day on Skype, and she asked for a battle, which I hardly get to battle her or less alone anyone, for that matter. And so it's like, oh, well, the heck not, you know. I was actually worried about being a little rusty because it's been a while. But Frostypixie is always awesome when it comes to battling because she has pretty neat sets. She's got awesome narrations. I really don't think I could compare to hers and all. It's just she has her own thing and she's funny, and it's probably why she's famous. Anyway, anywho, what was I going with this? Oh yeah, was going to go for a mixed battle, but she said she didn't really have a mixed team. As you well know, I don't really use teams. I just grab stuff as I think it may fit in the team and have at it, you know. But, so, of course you can see it's the OU, match, and I forget if Swampert's OU still or not anymore. Sceptile, I don't, Sceptile thing is UU. I don't know, I just brought stuff that I thought was good or haven't used for a while. That's kind of what I usually base it off of. Volcarona, I think this is the one with Hidden Power Rock, and Fiery Dance. I'm trying that out, or usually I go for Flamethrower because it has more power, and people are usually like, oh, that's stupid and all, but Fire Blast misses from time to time, and Fiery Dance doesn't always, you know, raise your stats, so yeah, I'm giving it a go, though. My Skarmory, which is my old one with the Mud Slap and Toxic and Fly and Roost, which just, yeah, really screws people over and they don't ever see it coming. Swampert's my special attacker, not physical, because most people expect that. With Endeavor, because since it's a little, you know, tankish, you know, you can take a handful of hits, and if you're not doing enough damage on something else that's bulky, well, then you can just Endeavor them and kill them with the next Pokemon pretty easily. Like Cresselia there, for instance. Salamence, which is my mixed attacker with Home Claws, which usually I don't get a chance to use it or need to. Despite me having Stone Edge, Fire Blast, and Hydro Pump, all low accuracy moves, it's a little risky, but it's a powerful Pokemon, and yeah, it does really good with the Expert Belt, mind you. And that's the Espeon is my Magic Bounce one, and it's one of the only battles I actually get to utilize Magic Bounce, actually. Every other time it's been taken out, or I just never got a chance to use it. Anyway, pretty sure Aerodactyl is there for Stealth Rocks, of course. Infernape might also have Stealth Rocks, in case Aerodactyl gets taken down or something like that. Venusaur, I'm guessing maybe Sleep Powder, Growth maybe, something like that, I don't know. Gyarados, maybe typical Dragon Dancer, Waterfall, you know, Crest, you know, Ice Beam, Toxic maybe, something like that. Spiritomb, I don't know. Spiritomb you can do a handful of things with, but I'm thinking maybe Will-O-Wisper, Curse, something or another. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not talking too much. I'm going to get the battle started. This is a decently long battle. So, Hot Stiffy. See, I wouldn't think of these names. I've thought a handful of them, but yeah, not good like that. Now, it's I probably will change this name of the Espeon to Brainstorm, which is what I was going to go with originally, but I just went with Lightstorm because I was trying to just pick out a name real fast or whatever anyway for a battle. Anyway, I'm blabbering. Um, kind of went for the safe move, sort of. I was worried about Spiritomb coming in, but I was like, screw it. If she stays in, predicting me to predict something else, maybe I'll get a hit on something. Good chance to test out how much Signal Beam will actually do. It does a little over a quarter of HP there, but I mean, Crest is a huge tank, and I am a modest Espeon here, but that's not going to do me any good, especially since he's calm minding up. So I'm going to get Lightstorm out of there. I want to save it for, Magic Bounce later and or just general damage. Now, send in Talon because I figured, okay, she might predict me to just use like the normal spikes and stealth rocks and whirlwind and stuff like that. But I'm hoping that she may just stay in and expect me to do that and get whirlwinded out and let me toxic her instead. So she goes for Psychic. I'm assuming she doesn't have Ice Beam. So, yeah, I don't know. But thankfully I get a Toxic on it, so that's awesome. Would have really sucked if that would have missed. I mean, even if she switched out and I got Toxic on something else, yes, that would be good, but yeah, I really want Toxic on the Crest, because I mean, it's very, very annoying. Anywho, now she's going to keep Calm Minding up. I guess to either just whittle, Skarmory down, or if I actually decide to switch out for some reason, she'd really hit me hard with a Sidekick or whatever other move she has. Now, I know Fly's not going to do but so much damage because it's a Crest, and I don't really... well, I have some attack EVs invested in this Skarmory, but not very much. It's just there mainly so I can get some lefties back. They miss, with their move. Toxic does more damage, and then they just get more following damage on the second turn with Fly. As you see, that did like crap for damage right there. It did absolutely nothing. But anyway, I noticed that no one else really uses Fly, and I can understand, because it's a two-turn move, but I don't know. I actually like it. It's one of those odd moves that I like using, and it usually does pretty good for me. I use it on my old Star Raptor that has Endeavor and Quick Attack, so that way Brave Bird won't kill me after the Sash and all gets activated, and I start using Endeavor. Anyway, yeah, and was it Dive? You never see. I actually don't use Dive on anything, but I mean. That'd probably be a worthy move to possibly use. Now, she sends in Headstone here. I'm like, okay, this might be interesting. Maybe get a Toxic on this thing. I'm still sitting pretty good at, with my HP here. Now, I guess I didn't want Skarmory burned, which is what I thought she was going to go for. And I figured, okay, if she does anything like that, I'll just send in, Lightstorm and throw it back at her. Now, I actually thought that Curse would be reflected back, but strangely, it's not. So, that is, yeah, that's a pretty good learning experience. So, I'm kind of surprised at that, though, when you consider, like, Taunt and Spikes and Stealth Rocks, Sleep Powder, Leech Seeds, anything like that is thrown back at him, but Curse goes through. That's pretty interesting. But, got Spiritomb taken out of there. Now, I don't have any recovery move. Little unsure if I should really keep Lightstorm in here, but I figured, okay, this is my chance to really take Crest out, because if not, she'll just recover up, and that's not going to be good for me, because, yeah, it will take Toxic a few turns for it to really start to mess with Cresselia, because it's such a freaking tank. Unfortunately, Curse is really starting to take effect on me here. Really not sure to stay in or what. But I figured, okay, she might predict me to switch out here, so I'm just going to go and stay in. And thankfully, that does work, because now she gets taunted herself, and she cannot set up Stealth Rocks. And I believe I go for Psyshock. And that's actually going to do a lot of damage, especially, again, considering I'm modest. But unfortunately, now it's still a toss-up as far as, okay. Well, actually, not even a toss-up now. I take that back. Definitely need to get Lightstorm out of here now. Possibly salvage it for later. And I'm going to send in Nemesis and lower its attack a little bit, see what she's going to go for. Now, in a way, I kind of derped out a little bit when I did that, because I thought, it's like, oh, okay, Salamence and all, I can, take on Aerodactyl, especially after the Intimidate. It's like, wait a minute, Stone Edge, critical hits. Okay, I felt a little retarded at that point. I'm sending Mudwave here, because, yeah, Aerodactyl should not be able to do that much to me, but at the same time, yeah, I just switched out enough for Taunt to lose its effect, and now she gets her Stealth Rocks up. But, not too worried at this point. So, went for Ice Beam, because I figured, okay, she might actually switch out to Venusaur and want to, save Aerodactyl, but she doesn't. She leaves it in for Death Fodder, and she sends in Venusaur here. Now, I was a little worried about if she would go for Giga Drain or, some grass move, or Sleep Powder or something like that. I figured I would be able to live the Stealth Rock damage, and thankfully, yeah, I predicted right, and Sleep Powder got thrown back at her, but it missed. But, still, no one on my team is put to sleep, and no one has been taken out, surprisingly, yet. I'm surprised I have any Pokemon, not taken out at all. Because, I mean, Frostypixie is not necessarily, someone you can just, walk all over when it comes to battling. Now, at this point, seeing how much damage I just did right there, yeah, I can definitely 2-hit KO this thing. Because that's the plus side of where it's running a modest Espeon over Timid, is that, yeah, you lose a little bit of speed, but you gain a lot of power. So that sometimes, helps you out more in the long run. And most people expect you to be timid, so they'll switch out according, to that thought process, and you want to take more damage than they, really care to take. I am terrible at narrating right now. I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired. So, yeah, it seems pretty certain that there's just absolutely nothing she can do about Espeon. And I'm actually slowly climbing back up to, decent health. Now, I figured, okay, she might actually live this, but actually she does not. That is a one-hit KO on Paradise there. So, Espeon is doing work. I'm surprised I really got this far like this. I really didn't think I was going to do this well after going through a dry spell with battling for a good while. Because this is the first battle I've had probably a month, 2 months. And yeah, the crit was not needed, but yeah, that was good game, Frostypixie. Do feel kind of bad when I 6-0 people, but I mean, yeah, that rarely happens, and also at the same time, it's, yeah, not a biggie. But like I said, she's always a great sport about stuff, and, she had a good laugh over it. We're supposed to have a rematch at some point, because we just kind of had random teams and all, but, yeah. Anyway, I actually got a couple more battles I'm going to try and upload. Two, let's see. One is from my last battle of the Pokemon Regionals, and my other is a battle with one of the people I met from there. And hopefully I'm going to get to battle some other people that I met from there pretty soon, and put those up. So anyway, as always, I hope you all enjoyed. Sorry it's been a while, and sorry for my cruddy quality here, but I do what I can. And Izzy, yeah, hope you have a good day tomorrow, and a good weekend. Also my one of my best friends is going to be coming down soon. We're so really excited to see them. It's been a very long time. They live in Colorado now. And what we did last time when they came down, we went and got tattoos, and they got their first tattoo with me. And so when they come down again, that's what we're going to go do. So I might wind up with the 4-star Dragon Ball on my wrist, more than likely. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get that or something else. Every time I say I'm going to get that, I wind up getting something else that's usually a lot more expensive and a lot bigger. So I could end up with Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy or something like that. But anyway, yeah, pretty soon I'll have a new tattoo, and maybe I can post that on here or something like that. Anyway, it's up to 15 minutes, so that's long enough. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.